Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome to my brand new walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild! Wow, there are hundreds of thousands of walkthroughs and Let's Plays for this game, at least I'm pretty sure, and the fact that you chose mine means so much to me! As you can probably guess, this is going to be a very, very long walkthrough. This is a 100% walkthrough. That means that, to the best of my abilities, I will try to do every single thing that is available within this game, and I will showcase it to you folks at home.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The Beast. When the Beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
The great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
I'm gonna go catch me a horse. The sooner I get a horse in this game, the better, because that way I'll be able to use it more frequently. And that's a donkey. Can I get a donkey too, just to carry all my stuff? That's okay. You might not like me, but I like you. Pop-Tart, you're gonna come with me. Plus, I figure that could be a boy or a girl name for a horse. I'm gonna just say that you are a girl. So there you go, Pop-Tart. We're gonna reserve the name Pancake for a future horse, should I get one. The sword, the glorious sword. Can I get a picture of it? Oh, it is what I think it is. Ooh, the Master Sword, the legendary sword that seals the darkness. So let's go, Link. Let's glide to Zelda's castle, and let's find this final shrine, darn it. Oh, this is already getting dangerous. Whoa, the map is different. Okay. I've at last conquered all of our trials. Having fulfilled our purpose, we monks bestow upon you this, the warrant of the true hero. You must now depart for the Forgotten Temple. Open this up. What have we got? It is the Cap of the Wild! According to legend, this cap was crafted for a hero who travels the Wildlands? Great Fairy! Can I upgrade my trousers of the wild? My wild trousers, if you will. Alright guys, this is it! This point can only be accessed after the 12 other memory point locations have been found. And it was a little tedious, but I did find all of them. Now let's see what this 13th, final, and secret memory point location holds.
No! Link, get up! You're just fine. Take Link to the Shrine of Resurrection. If you don't get him there immediately, we are going to lose him forever.
There we go. That's the complete set. Everything is now level 4 in this Of the Wild set. And I'm going to use this armor to take on Ganon. I figured it was the most appropriate. I think Pop-Tart should go with me on this one. So, I'm going to ride Pop-Tart over to Hyrule Castle. And I'm going to enter this horrible location through the front. No. Okay. Just got to get past the door. Past the door. Block off the laser for a second. Snickerdoodle! Snickerdoodle, I'm so sorry! Oh, I've never lost a horse before! I'll revive you with the horse god. I promise. What have we got? Whoa! Well, little did I know, before completing the game, that there would be some other important item that would be necessary for 100% completion. And little did I know that it would be in the final part of the map that I had yet to explore. And next time will be part 100, and I'll face Ganon then. I promise! See you all then. And so it's come to this. I've got my Master Sword, my Hylian Shield, and a bunch of other crazy weapons. And Ganon, I am ready to take you down. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. If I'm not mistaken, the second I pass through these doors, it is time for me to do the battle that I've been long awaited to do.
Link. Link. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough. I can't hold it.
Finally come. Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge!
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
Let's go, little guy. Now, open up wide, Ganon!
100 years in the making. Hold on, Princess. Our moment has arrived.
Calamity Ganon, before we begin, do you mind if I take your picture? I guess that'll have to do. Alright, back to the matter at hand! This is Calamity Ganon, and this is the fight that I would say I've been training for, but I never really trained specifically for this fight. I just did a bunch of other stuff that would make me ready for this fight, like getting a Master Sword and upgrading my armor, which are both certainly coming into play. Alright, so I guess his whole shtick is that he can use all the elements, he's super strong, but with the power of the Divine Beasts, his health is already halfway down. So all the more reason to have all this overpowered stuff that I've had in the first place. Alright, just gonna keep doing this. I'll use up all of my stamina meter if I have to. Gotta do whatever I can to save Hyrule, right? It might be cheap, but it's working, and this game will encourage that. Let's go again. Boom. Boom. Oh, man, I'm really gonna run out of stamina this time. Alright, maybe I should resort to some other tactics. Come on, Calamity Ganon. Let's go for some of that. Oh. Alright, let me try that again. Or maybe not. Alright, maybe we'll try that a little later. Ganon, unfortunately for you, I've been on a long journey, and I've learned tons of tactics along the way. Although it would be nice to actually try to use some of them. Imagine for this, I'm supposed to reflect some of those shots with my shield. So let's try it again, huh? Are you gonna fire a massive laser at me? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't ready. Woof! That extra armor's coming into play. Goodness. Well, as you can clearly tell, I've never seen this boss fight before in my life. I've never fought a boss quite like Calamity Ganon, but technically, whoa. Technically, I've fought a lot of enemies like Calamity Ganon because he seems like a big culmination of everything I've fought so far. So why don't I actually get on my feet and do some things that I learned from the beginning? I'm trying to backflip at the proper time. Maybe sidestep. Nope. I better not have to resort to my backup food. Let's try this again. Let's shoot a laser back, huh? There we go! Now I'm getting the hang of things. Oh, you're knocked out? You're tired? Well, I'm gonna use that to my advantage! Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, what else you got? Understood. Well, I didn't really get hurt from that one, so I'm okay. Are you gonna fire more lasers at me, or you're gonna make me bounce some lasers back at you? Because I'll do it! Oh, this one, you're using electricity. Got it. Understood. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with that. I'm just gonna sidestep. I don't know if that's the intended way for me to dodge that attack, but hey, it worked, so huzzah! What else you got, Ganon? Oh, you got wind. Yeah, that's a problem. Better just run for it. I don't really know what to do with tornadoes. I don't think those are tornadoes that are just going to throw me into the air. I think they're going to throw me all over the place and that they're going to hurt. Whoa, a weapon. I don't need that just yet, but that's good to know. I've got a Master Sword and I'm going to use it, darn it. Alright, what else you got? Is it time for me to do some backflips? What do we got? Backflipping time? Backflipping time, baby! Good old Flurry Rush coming into play. Oh. That's not good. You know what's unfortunate for you though, Ganon? I fought Bokoblins stronger than you, and woo, that's a much nicer picture. I didn't know if it would register as a different picture or not, but I guess you're still Ganon, which means you're still about to be dead. I could just go on and abuse my stasis ability, but what do you say we try to reflect a few more lasers? Nice. Nice. Alright, what do you say you cool down a bit, huh? Oh, whoa. Alright, not working as well as I thought. I guess that's the whole point of you having this magma armor, huh? Understood. Kinda. Ice arrows, maybe? An ice weapon? Maybe if I just shoot you a bunch of times? Will this still work? No. How about a bomb arrow? Okay. Woof! Even an explosion to the face. You're taking that like a pro. Ah! You know what? I took that swing like a pro. And guess what else? Guess what else, Ganon? I'm getting more abilities by the second. Here we go. Try it now. How about that? Nope. Okay, I guess arrows flat out aren't going to work. I could try an ice arrow, but what do you say we try Urbosa's Fury instead? Oh, that did the trick. Excellent, excellent! Boom, boom, boom! Fight power with power! Let's do it! Alright, yeah. I've got plenty of healing items. I may as well use at least one of them, especially if Mipha's Grace isn't ready just yet. So there we go. Boom. Eat some of that. Ah, yeah. Now I've got an attack boost, baby! Alright, Daruk's protection. Let's do this. Don't even have to do anything. Boom. You're going down, Ganon. Final boss? Not a problem! I'm so ready for this! I probably could have beaten you earlier if I actually just ran in and just abused stasis and stuff like that. Probably could do it again, but let's make this more climactic, huh? Woo! Oh, didn't even have to use Daruk's protection for that one, because I just naturally dodged it, baby! What do you say about that? Oh, your little wazer got fired back at you? What a shame! I'm just getting started, Ganon!
Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before. I entrust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
I knew it couldn't be over just yet. It just seemed a little too good to be true. Whoa, bow of light! Princess Zelda gave you this bow and arrow for the battle with Dark Beast Ganon. Let's do it. And you are a different picture, right? Like, this. Whoa! That's interesting. Alright, Dark Beast Ganon. That's a nice picture. Got your eyes in the picture. Oh, okay. I better live long enough to be able to show other people this picture. What do you say we take a picture of this bow that I got? Will it count? Royal bow? Oh, I already have it in the Hyrule Compendium! Darn it, you mean the Hyrule Compendium just kind of spoiled all of this the entire time? Alright, two things. One, Hylian shield back out. Number two, how do I actually use these light arrows? Ancient arrow? Is that what I want? No? Okay, maybe the opportunity just hasn't come up yet. Also, let me save this horse because the last thing I want to do is kill another horse. There we go. That was the problem. Alright. That's what I needed to do. So let's try the picture again, huh? There we go. That's what I thought. I knew I couldn't have it in the Hyrule Compendium. That didn't make sense. I didn't have the proper bow equipped. Alright, if I go over here, Ganon will go after me and not after the horse, right? We'll be okay? Alright, I have infinite light arrows. Great! I love it when I have infinite something. Most of the time. Sometimes it makes the game too easy, but in this case, it makes it all the more climactic. If I fail, then that's on me. It's not on Zelda. Whoa! Okay, I guess the idea is I have to get to that symbol. Alright, where's the horse? I understand the boss fight now. Oh no! I almost used up all of my stamina. Alright, come here, horse. I don't think you're my horse. You don't look like one of my horses. I guess you could be Scotchmallow, but man, if you're Scotchmallow, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. But I don't think you are. I don't think you're one of my horses. I think you're some other horse. But if you are one of my horses, then great! We can act like you're Scotchmallow. Let's go. I must avenge Pop-Tart, especially since I said her name wrong throughout the previous part. That's my bad. I called her Snickerdoodle, but Snickerdoodle was the horse I sold to another guy so I could do all the side quests in this game. All my horses have been worthwhile though. So let's go and make it count. Got it. Shoot for the marks. Yep, that's how you hurt Ganon. Makes sense. Thank you, Zelda. Although I don't see you anywhere. How are you doing this? Alright, whatever. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're about a fifth of the way there. About to be a quarter. There we go. Actually, that's probably more like a third. I'll take it. Simple enough. Simple enough. I can do this. I've ridden enough horses and shot enough arrows in this game to be able to competently destroy this giant flaming pig thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, it's raining. I couldn't ask for a more perfect scenario. I love the rain, and it makes for nice scenery, and it adds to a nice tone for this intense battle. Maybe intense isn't the proper word, but climactic, definitely. It adds to a nice tone for this climactic battle. Alright, Ganon. Oh, there we go. I was just about to ask where these next weak points would be, and they're coincidentally right here. Perfect! I said perfect! There we go. Awesome. About a quarter of his health left. Let's do this! It's almost over! Hyrule is almost saved! We can do this! We can do this! I'll shoot his butt if I have to! Alright. Protect the horse. Protect the horse. Get on the horse. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. What do you got? 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 I've got infinite light arrows, so I don't think you stand a chance. I really don't. But as long as you don't kill this horse, we'll be okay. Oh. Here we go. More lasers. We gotta go. Use that speed to your advantage. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Hurry, Link. Oh, underneath him? In his gut? Oh, yeah, let's do this. I hope this arrow goes all the way through you. Oh, that wasn't even the final shot. I guess there's one more. Fair enough. Oh, alright, let's not get crushed by this thing, huh? Oh, no! No, the horse is okay. Let's go. No. Well, as long as you're safe. Whoa! There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, I don't know where the horse is, but I hope the horse is okay. Yeah. Oh, that's where the final shot goes? I missed. All right. Shoot him in the head for the final shot. That makes sense to me. We'll use Rivali's Gale. All right, into the head. Oh, into the eyeball. Ganon, you're done. Light arrows. Whoop, whoop.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
Well, I imagine that there's going to be some sort of after credits scene, so I think it's okay to talk right now. Guys, that was the main game of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it's been a very long journey. At this point in time, this is tied for my longest walkthrough, but that won't last long, because I do plan to cover the DLC in about a couple of weeks or so. This walkthrough is not over just yet, let me be clear about that. The main game is over, though, and man, what a journey. As someone who wants to one day make a video game, this game is actually very inspiring to see all these ideas, these puzzles, this big world, the characters, the colors. Just everything about this game is truly incredible, and it is definitely deserving of, what, the 185 Game of the Year awards it won back in 2017? Look, I don't normally play Zelda games. It's just not really my thing. And I originally didn't plan to make a walkthrough of this game. I joked about it on Twitter one day saying, welcome back to my 300th part of my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild walkthrough. And everyone's like, do it, do it, do it. And I did it. And initially, you know, I had that new game rush where a lot of people were like, he's posting Breath of the Wild content. He's one of the first people to do so. And it was fun. But then, of course, I took a while to cover everything. And I took a break to record Splatoon 2 stuff. And I got busy at work and yada, yada, yada. Excuses, excuses. It took me more than a year to complete the main game for this game. And for those of you that actually sat down and decided to watch any part of this walkthrough, I sincerely thank you. I did this walkthrough because I wanted to do this walkthrough. I could have canceled it and said, it's not getting enough views. It's not getting the audience I wanted. But I decided to stick through it. I decided to record everything in this game blindly because I wanted to savor my reaction to what many currently consider to be one of the greatest video games of all time. And I figured you only get one first reaction. And if that means me being slower than everybody else, and if that means me failing at one or two things in the game, and if that means me taking longer to figure something else out than most players of this game, then so be it. You know, I do kind of wish that I could have been more thorough with certain topics in this game, but I imagine someone else has either already done that or will come along and do that as well. What was most important was that this was my walkthrough, this was my journey, and this was my experience. And I hope that I was able to capture that, and I hope that you all found that entertaining. Of course, the main goal of a walkthrough is to showcase how to beat the game, and I hope that I was able to do that as well, and that's why I figured this game, now more than ever, it was important for me to showcase everything that the game had to offer. The reason this game is so important to people, and it's so important to the gaming community, is because it's a game with so much in it. And to not do that would kind of be insulting toward the game. That isn't to discredit anybody else that just wanted to go straight to fighting Ganon. But I felt it was important for me to play this game from beginning to end the way that I did. Not only so that I can identify it as my walkthrough, but so that I can be as grateful to the game as possible. Because it truly is a fantastic game. And I truly understand why people not only thoroughly enjoyed this game, but why people thoroughly enjoy the Legend of Zelda series as a whole. Look at all the people that worked on this game. Voice actors, sound design, music, whatever. All this credit is rightfully deserved. Everyone that worked on this game did a fantastic job. And I know it can be incredibly difficult to work on a game. This game got delayed time and time again. But it was worth it because the people who made this game wanted to make something truly incredible, and I definitely think they succeeded. I can't say enough good things about this game, and I could go on and on about this. We've got plenty of credits to go. I could say plenty of more great things, but I think you guys understand the point. This walkthrough isn't completely over. I am glad that I was able to have the main game end on part 100. But if there are one or two things that I missed in the main game, I'll cover it over the span of the next few parts. But the idea from here on out is I want to record the DLC. And I will do that. But this game also is important to me because it kind of made me reevaluate some of the stuff I wanted to do on my channel. Because it's easy for me to just sit down, record gameplay, and say, well, that's a video, I'm going to upload it. But I also like doing something more. I like being more than just the average Let's Player, the average game player. And I know that this walkthrough isn't like my most comprehensive, thorough walkthrough ever. I know a lot of people that did watch these parts enjoyed it. But I think what I want to do now is I want to take a step back, understand what it is I want to do, and pursue it going forward. And I have this game to thank for that. That isn't to say that I'm stopping walkthroughs or anything like that. Walkthroughs are how I got started, and I think I want to continue making walkthroughs for the future. And when I don't want to make walkthroughs anymore, some amount of years down the line, you know, I'll let you guys know. Maybe another passion will come my way. But as a walkthrower, you know, I very much have a pride thing going on. I like to make walkthroughs. I like to make sure that my walkthroughs are worth watching. And in recent times, I've been redoing a lot of my older walkthroughs because I haven't been satisfied with them. And who knows? Maybe 10, 15 years from now, if I'm still doing walkthroughs, maybe I'll come back and redo this walkthrough in a much more thorough fashion. But for the time being, for the time being, I wouldn't call this my best walkthrough. I wouldn't call this my most hilarious walkthrough, and I wouldn't call it my most memorable walkthrough. But I don't think it's a bad thing to say that there are some things that I am satisfied with. I'm glad that I was able to savor the moments of me discovering puzzle solutions and locating things for the first time. And sure, there were points along the way where I had to look one or two things up, and I did that just to save time. Because there were a lot of parts of this walkthrough that were hours and hours long, but, you know, I think ultimately I was able to record what a player's experience of this game should be. So, I feel like if at least one player's happiness and one person's enjoyment of a product can be captured, then it's something worth capturing. I started recording this game just a few days before it was officially released in North America. This walkthrough began in March of 2017, and now here we are, June of 2018, a year and 3 months later, with part 100. Well, if you are still listening, let me tell you what I plan to do for the DLC. There are 2 DLC packs. And before I even start the DLC packs, I want to cover 1 or 2 things that I may have missed. I want to discuss things like Amiibo and stuff like that. And then I'll just do the DLC packs. And ideally, this walkthrough would end at about part 115, part 120. That's what I'm estimating. And that would make it the longest series on my channel, period. Not just my longest walkthrough, but my longest series. I imagine it'll get to that point, and you know what? A game like this deserves to be the longest series on my channel, because, woo, there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. Well, I think we're nearing the end of the credits, and I gotta imagine there's an after-credits scene, so I'll be quiet now. For the sake of my commentary, at least, that wraps up this part of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'd sincerely like to thank you all for watching. And I do mean this now more than any other part of this walkthrough. But, see you all in future videos! Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!
We'll make our way to Zora's domain. Divine Beast Varuta. Looks like it's stopped working. Let's investigate the situation. Miva's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much more for us to do, and so many painful memories that we must bear. I believe in my heart that if all of us work together, we can restore Hyrule to its former glory. Perhaps even beyond, but it all must start with us. Let's be off. I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword. I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years. I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.